welcome back to the channel, and excuse my hair, I'm all freshly showered and clean after a gym session today, and I can't be bothered to redo things. Now, moving on from that useless information, today we're going to be doing a video on the brand new EP by the band Levels, and that EP is called Pulse. Now, I've already done two reactions to two singles that they'd already recently brought out, one which was Pulse and the other one which was Siren Hymn. Throughout the day, I've been listening to those two songs again, and I've also been listening to two other songs on this EP. One was called Realign, and the other one was called The Opium of Man. Now, there was a third new song that hadn't been released, or has been released on this EP, and that song is called Breed. That is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to react to the music video for Breed, and then after that, we are then going to go and talk about the EP a little bit, talk about the other songs on that EP. Not much else to say other than let's get into the video, and yeah, we'll have a little watch and see. I'm waffling. Let's just get into it. All muffled, building in, and then straight in. Maybe not then, maybe no build up there. Oh, I like that. Usually I would say it was my laptop kind of cutting out for a split second, but I think that was actually part of the song. Okay. We got that seductive vocals again. With this, you just don't know when it's going to go off. I think we're about to go off. Oh, this is good. This is very on brand to what I've heard with all the other songs they've done. Pulse, there we go. Little nod. Oh, that transition. We're gonna leave it there just for the moment. I started off saying very like seductive vocals, kind of like what we actually had in the song Pulse. So that's kind of like going on from that. This might even be kind of like a part two of that song. It feels like it's carrying on a little bit more from that song. I like the guitar in the background. It's very like low volume, but you can hear it. You can hear how heavy it's going to be, how chuggy it can be, and you know when we get to a certain point in the song, it is just going to break out and just be amazing. I really like the chorus on this. It has such an explosive, powerful feeling to it, that chorus, which is very on brand, as I said, to all the other songs that they've done on this EP. Not to say that they all sound similar, but I just mean they're very in the same style as each other. I haven't really thought about which one's my favourite and least favourite yet, but whatever I do, or if I actually do it, this one is going to be closer to the top than the bottom. Okay, no more seducing anymore, just angry vocals. I just love that like sound, that metallic fret mute sound. Great visuals as well. I'm really liking all these different light locations. So second verse was definitely a lot heavier than the first verse. That's what I mean. They constantly seem to be like, they evolve throughout all their songs, and I think that's really cool. Let's carry on with the chorus, because the fucking chorus is sick and I shouldn't really be pausing it halfway through. But yeah, you know what I mean? Just think of like the evolution when you think about these songs. Oh, that is nasty coming in. Oh, I love that little bit of like synth there, just breaking up a bit. Liking the screaming part here as well in the bridge. Alright, it's quieting out now. It's getting too quiet to like, we've got 20 seconds left. Are we gonna come back alive? Yeah, that drum beat's changing up a bit. One more chorus? No. Just a very long outro. Okay. I like that. I like that. That was a really sick song. And now I can kind of like talk about the whole EP. There's 5 songs. Yes, there's 5 songs. Listening to all of them, I would say they're all very unique and different in their own ways, but they obviously have the same level styles going throughout. When I first listened to Pulse, I thought, okay, it's very experimental, very glitchy, very kind of like electronic added in. There was something about them, something about how like the vocals were kind of like put across. I did actually think in Pulse that some of the vocals were really hard to kind of listen to and actually hear the words. Obviously in the choruses it was a lot easier to like identify what he was saying, but for me in that song it was kind of a little bit harder for me to really get into the song that much. Obviously it sounds good, it sounds heavy, it sounds dirty, it sounds great, but if you don't actually know what he's saying, sometimes it can be kind of hard to follow. So with Pulse I kind of felt that way with that song. However, when you add it with all of the other songs on the EP, it doesn't feel out of place. And the more you listen to it, the more you're obviously going to kind of identify stuff. So that song has definitely grown on me since its release. The second song I did was Siren Hymn. That was probably the most radio-ish, kind of like catchy, hook-friendly kind of song they had. So yeah, I really like Siren Hymn. I think I actually said I preferred that over Pulse, which I think I still do, to be honest. What I would say about the Opium of Man song, it brings this completely different vocal style, which I don't think we've really heard much of in this EP. And it's kind of really kind of low, monotoned. I would say it kind of gave me like Chris Motionless and White's kind of vibes at times, but I wouldn't say it was like a complete copy or anything like that. I felt like this was their own way of doing that kind of style of like vocals. All I'm talking about right now is vocals. The whole like instrumental, like the guitars have been perfect throughout. It's such a heavy band and a heavy EP, but they have all these calming and cooling moments as well. In Realign, when it first started off, it was such a random keyboard effects and it was just felt really, I don't know, out there, nature, tranquil, and I think they've come across very tranquil in a lot of like the other songs on the EP as well. But Realign, I think as a whole, is probably my favourite song. I feel like it has absolutely everything in it, even though I feel like all the songs have everything in it, but they're just all very unique to on their own, if you know what I mean. They fit really well as well, but they also, I wouldn't say, it's not the same song every time. The only thing I would say they have in common is that they evolve throughout. It's not so verse, chorus, verse, same thing, copy, paste, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. And then Breed has just been a great song to finish up on. I've listened to the other 4 songs quite a lot throughout the day. I've been anticipating this song, and this song did not disappoint either. I think it's a very solid EP to be bringing out. I feel like their 3 best songs, or strongest set of songs, were left to the EP release, and that is obviously Breed, Realign, then I would say Siren Hymn. Opium of Man is fucking sick as well. Don't think I'm hating on it. And Pulse, it's growing on me. And I feel like with Pulse, I wouldn't have found these guys, obviously, without that song. So I've got to appreciate it in that sense as well. So yeah, there's like a little brief part of like what I thought about this EP. I would definitely go check it out. I feel like every time you listen to one of these songs, you notice something different in it that you didn't pick up before. So yeah, solid EP. I will be definitely looking forward to any other EPs they bring out in the future. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know what you thought about Breed. What's your favourite song on the EP? And I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye. They're all very experimental, and I kind of love that about it, but they all go full circle. They all still show kind of like similar like things to talk about, similar parts of the styles of the band, similar elements, all of that good shit.